All right, I think we are ready. Let's do this now. Hopefully, it will work out very well for us. Okay, all right, should be ready. All right, let's get ready. Game capture test and face cam test. Game capture test, face cam test. It's online. Okay, all good. Ready to go. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Gozu-san on the decks with your host Gozu-san. And today we are going to play more Genshin Impact. Now, if you don't see this obviously on the live stream and you think you've missed it and you're wondering where the hell this one was, it's because I made this a private stream. Due to time constraints, I'm unable to do this, do a public stream on this. So we're just going to use this way to actually speed up on a few of the events. Namely, one event which is about to expire, Sightseeing with Friends, with 3 hours and 2 minutes left. So, yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of this. We're gonna get a bit of Sumeru stuff. We're also gonna get a little bit of Natlan stuff. So it'll be interesting to see how this one actually goes. Alright, without further ado, let's make it quick and finish it off. Sightseeing with Friends. The two of you run into several familiar faces at Beta Harbor in Sumeru, and so a rather special sightseeing journey begins. Reunite, my shroom buddies. A friend has left a message at the Adventurers Guild, inviting you and Paimon to visit her new shop in Beta Harbor. Beta Harbor. Beta Harbor is a location where we have never really taken a look much because there's nothing really there that's happening. which
Being
is
too popular can be such a hassle.
kind of disappointing, but I really hope they added more stuff to do here. All right, let's go. Ooh, bongo head. Hey, a fungus just floated past. Should we be doing that? Should it be doing that? Normally, it's pretty dangerous to have fungi wandering around the city, right? Unless we're talking about the special cases, super well-behaved ones that have undergone training. Now that Paimon thinks about it, why does this feel so familiar? Haven't we been through something like this before? Um, you mean Bongo Head? Ah, that's right. It's Bongo Head, the funky friend we met back in Sumeru. Whoa, it's been so long since we last saw it. Come on, let's go say hi. I'm getting a bit dry as well. If you didn't know, I'm also actually having pasta on the side as well. So I'm eating this while I'm doing the stream. So let's see where we go. Ah, looks like the message was delivered without a hitch, Hanaya. We meet again, Golden Comet, Silver Companion. It's been a long time. You're both so radiant and full of life. It feels as though no time has passed at all. Ooh, long time no see, Hanaya. It's really you, Hanaya and Bongo Head. No wonder that message felt so familiar. Guess that means the bond between Paimon and Bongo Head is still as strong as ever. I imagine many different ways we might reunite. A grand feast or a creative welcome ceremony. Something that would give you guys a huge surprise. But in the end, they all felt a little too formal. You've been busy, and I was worried that taking too much of your time might cause you trouble. Besides, our fungi friends prefer a calm and peaceful environment these days. So let's keep it simple and reunite in a manner that is both relaxed and easygoing. That's right, the prose that Hanaya's been reading really paid off. A calm state of mind does wonders for our lives, after all. At the end of the day, carefree chit-chat like this is the greatest joy of all. A Kindle joy. Not, oh god, not Kinder Surprise, it's Kinder Joy. Kindle Joy. Sokka's here too. There's also Kindle Joy and, who's this? That's my very own fungi friend, Storm Stress. You and Bongo Head knocked us out back in the round of 32. Hey, you remember it so well. It's warm, welcoming atmosphere is helping me relax. Anyway, as you can see, dear Big Shots, we no longer need the chains of dates or places for our next meeting. Anaya and I have purchased this commercial district and transformed it into the little fungi playground. Wow! So you're saying these facilities here aren't rented for the new tabletop game, but you've got it. From now on, we'll be living in Baida Harbor and promoting the fungus-themed tabletop game, as well as sharing our theories on communicating with animals. Feel free to drop by and play with our fungi friends whenever you have the time. Hey, fungi friends! Aha! Oh my goodness! This is easily one of the best things Paimon's heard all day. After the first fungi tournament, Paimon thought of so many ideas for playing together with Bongo Head. Now we can finally make it all happen. Wait, is it expensive to run this place? Oh, don't worry. Mora isn't an issue for us right now. Recently, aside from raising funds by operating tabletop games like Fungus Mechanics and Little Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta with Mr. Balfour's help, we've also consolidated our past experiences and organized our knowledge about beast taming and fungi into a more systematic theory, and tried printing a few books. In fact, some researchers were interested enough to offer me financial support. By using the knowledge I've accumulated to help make things more accessible for others, I earn Mora. In turn, this Mora helps my fungi friends live better lives. Everything has fallen into a positive cycle. Wow, you're amazing. It really feels like Hanaya has become a calm, dependable beast-taming theory expert who can handle just about anything. It's all thanks to Suka's guidance. She encouraged me to follow the student's lead and challenge myself to master the skills I need to learn. Hey, I didn't teach you that kind of humility. I'm not a perfect teacher either. If someone compliments you, just accept it. You make it sound easy, but there must... Hey, you might have glossed over the tough parts. There were plenty of challenges, yes, but we should let the past and all its hardships fade with the passage of time. My biggest regret is that, over the past year, I didn't really take our fungi friends out to have fun. Ever since I started consolidating my own theories on beast taming, most of our days were spent in caves and tree houses, writing non-stop as day and night blurred together. The business side of things is exhausting, and the days spent racing against deadlines were truly hard to get through. I understand Suka's perspective a lot better now. Well, it's not all negative feedback. There's still that sense of satisfaction when you finish a piece of work. Yes, I agree. Every finished draft deserves a truly indulgent meal for celebration. Unfortunately, our fungi friends can't enjoy our food. From their perspective, perhaps, life might be getting boring. If this goes on for too long, their spirits will suffer, and that's not good at all. So, now that things in your end have settled down and you've got a place to stay, how about the two of us take out fungi out for some fun? We can let them play for as long as they want, then bring them back afterwards. That way you can focus on your work, and the fungi can still enjoy themselves. Ooh, I want to take the fungi friends out to play too. Count me in. When it comes to sightseeing, I'm purely a theory type. I can only look things up in books. When I first came to Fontaine, I even managed to get myself lost. Anaya's even more of a dummy. She doesn't even know what fun places there are in Sumeru. She's completely absorbed in work. We stayed in Fontaine for so long last time, but the itinerary we planned was terrible. In the end, I didn't even manage to visit the dessert shop I had my eye on, and missed out on the macarons I've been curious about for so long. But if it were a Golden Comet and Silver Companion, I'm sure you'd find all kinds of wonderful places. Places that would really impress our fungi friends and let them have the time of their lives. Ooh, I need to really put some thought into choosing the right spots. Oh, just a moment. Please, take this little camera with you. Naya takes out an assuming camera and gently places it on Bongo Head's head. It may look ordinary, but it's actually a very special souvenir. Bongo Head once saved a merchant's child who had gotten lost in the southern part of the Apam Woods. Out of gratitude, a merchant gave Bongo Head many gifts, including this camera. Bongo Head really loves the images it captures, so you can also use it on this trip to preserve these memories. I found an equipment specialist, Miss Helene, who sealed the camera's casing so it can work in damp environments Bongo Head loves. It can even work underwater. Which is to say, this camera is also one of Bongo Head's badges of honor. Way to go, Bongo Head. As for taking photos, don't you worry. Traveler and Paimon are seasoned pros. The appearance of our gear doesn't matter. What matters is getting great shots. Traveler, let's get ready to be on our way. Don't forget the special food for our fungi friends. That's right. Paimon remembers that part loud and clear. Make sure to bring plenty of marvelous jelly. The latest improved version tastes even better in store as well, too. No matter how hard the environment gets, there's no need to worry about it going bad. Just be careful not to give our friends too much at once. Overindulging isn't good for them. Hee, got it. Jelly goes into the backpack. Paimon's got a few great places in mind. They'll be brand new places. It's a bit far, but long trips have their own charm. Why don't we start with Natland? Storm Stress. Alright, Storm Stress. We're gonna clean up the main streets and the docks of Beta Harmor this afternoon. It's the easiest and most stable job that the two of us have right now. We can earn enough to buy 10 servings of marvelous jelly in a single day. So let's do our best. Anaya. From here on, I'll handle the follow-up work for the little fungi playground. In the meantime, you should go and have fun with our fungi friends. Okay, so it's actually a linear sort of quest. So we're actually gonna get in there and make... damn it. Alright, let's go. First up to Natland. Wait, where? Okay, Ancestral Temple. We've been here many times already. Let me see if I can get the Yumkasor in. Okay, so main strategy is to go there. Aha! Okay, ignore that. Go over here. Actually, before this, what I'm going to do is mark this spot real quick. Crystals. I'm gonna keep track of some of these mining spots on the side as well. This one has a decent amount of crystals, and it should be decently okay to get to. Yep, okay. I'll mark this out. In fact.
The sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
Yeah, kaboom. Okay, we mined some ore. We finally made it. The journey was so long, but Paimon really thinks Tick-Pock Peak here in Scions of the Canopy territory has so much character. For our fungi friends, this must be completely new. Paimon brought a few landscape paintings. We can let the fungi compare the paintings with what they see in front of them. They can take a close look, match the scenes up, and then start noticing all the little details they normally overlook. If that sparks their interest, then it means this place is perfect for a deeper, longer exploration. Hey, you know your stuff, Paimon. When Paimon's got some free time, she reads guidebooks too, studying different sightseeing spots. That's a must-have skill for any good guy. Alright, shall we let our fungi friends try for themselves? Okay, so move and rotate your camera to match the picture with the current scenery and look for any missing scenery objects. Once you have found said objects, you can record them. Through this comparison, your fungi companions may be able to appreciate the scenery before them more closely. Each landscape painting has about 2 to 3 missing scenery objects. While attempting to record these missing scenery objects, you may need to adjust your camera angle multiple times. After recording all the missing scenery objects, the current landscape painting will be completed, bringing a unique sense of achievement to your fungi companions. When we implemented this, we wanted to give people a sense of completion and achievement. Alright, let's begin. And so it should line up about there. Okay, some of the missing scenery objects have been found, then matching up here. Yep. Okay, now the edge near where the waterfall is. Okay, there we go. All missing scenery objects have been found. Head to the next location to continue searching. Okay, so straightforward enough. Let's keep going. This should end pretty quickly. We get a bite of this pasta first. We gotta keep fueling up.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Ah, here we are. Okay, so now we just need one more. So over there where there's a tree or something? No. Ah, over there. Aha. Nice. Okay, let's keep moving. Yeah, it's moving very quickly, this one. Okay, so let's keep going. I think we'll have to go all the way to the top for this one. So let's cuckoo soar our way up. Hey, hey. Donk. Best flying record. Traveler. Okay. Big view. Okay, so let's start with bunch of weirdos. Okay, excellent. And yes, there is a ridge over there. Excellent. And now big mountain. There we go. Masters of the Night Wind, as well as Flower Feather Clan, all done. Hey. After a long trek, you and your fungi companions arrive at the first scenic spot. After confirming their points of interest, you begin your special tour. Next up is heading back there. Okay, we're heading back. Basically, we're trying to discuss what has been happening. Yunkaso. Kindle joy. Yep, looks like our fungi buddies really did find some interesting spots nearby. And they're super curious about a little Yunka source too. Aye aye, Guide Paimon. Such organized planning. Of course, it's Paimon's time to shine. Paimon will make sure that our fungi friends enjoy this trip to the fullest. Next, various creatures will appear around the tour route. Once these creatures appear in the viewfinder, you can press the shutter button to take a snapshot. You'll need to swap out the film for the camera. As a result, there may be a certain interval between two snapshots. The greater the number of creatures you capture in a single picture, the more novel it will be for you to for your fungi companions, and the higher the fun score you will receive. Wait, hold on. Let me just mine this real quick. Aha! Essence crystal. Okay, let's go do some safari hunting. This is Genshin Safari, okay? Not a certain other kind of safari. Alright, let's see. Changing film. The peddling swords. Aren't they played with phlogiston? Ah, did I miss? Long-necked rhinos, friendly and kind. Fun subjects. Multiple snapshots. Hey, 4 hits. Big feathered ruffled pheasants. Well, that sucks. Okay, got 3 of them. Hey. Heading to the next touring zone. That Paimon suggested, okay? That Paimon suggested. Haha. It's not within the frame. Why? Low current burns. Got a big picture there. Increase that fun score. Couldn't get it properly. What the heck is happening there? Hey, flying squirrel. And you. Huh? Why is there a flow current bird there? I don't get it. It's not a Koholosaur. It's not. Trip to Fontaine. Alright. We're going underwater this time. Let's go. Salacia Plain. Where are we going? Oh. Guess we're taking this. I don't think that might be the place we're going here. Oh, okay, it is. That's fine. What a trek. Fontaine's photography pros have raved about places like this a million times. They say it's one of the best photo spots to appreciate the nation's tidy and balanced layout. It really does have a different kind of feel. Oh, our fungi friends are totally entranced. Guess Hanaya didn't get to bring them here last time. Well then, let's get started. Popular landscape paintings from earlier should help spark some ideas for our fungi friends. Okay, let's have a closer look. Okay, start from here, and then curve 1. We need to line it up with this one here. Yep. Looks better. And over there. Alright, cool. Nice. Alright, let's head to the next spot of New Fontaine Research Institute. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's climb up here. Missing bongo head. Eating. Alright, so let's line this one up. Okay, that's part of the institute. There's a big waterfall over there. Alright, that's more of the institute. And we need one cover over there with the mountain range. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's... are we going under or over? Let's go under first. Oh gosh. All these barnacles coming from. Also need some good barrel conches. We need them barrel conches, thank you very much. Also, the maritime flowers are not bad. I wonder how Barry Puff is doing nowadays. I don't know where he went. I think he's having the time of his life. Alright, let's go up. Okay, let's climb up. Alright, got it. Here we are. Ooh, this one's large. But we can begin with this one. Okay. We just needed to line up with the hole here. There we go. Elenius has been photographed. Yay! Sightseeing with friends. Underwater fun. Okay, where to? Besides the iconic photo spot right outside the Court of Fontaine, Paimon seems to have an underwater tour planned as well. Well, let's keep it going. See what the bongo heads like to see. The spine of Elinus. There's like 2 crystals here.
Without further ado,
And freaking hit the tree. Why? Ta-da! We're here! Let's go in from the shallow bit. It'll feel like we're walking into a painting, one that unfolds right before our very eyes. Ah, it's you! And you've brought some new companions. Are they fungi? I've only ever read about them. Oh, what a lovely surprise! A Melusine's hanging out there. Good to see you again, Marine. I'm not hanging out. I'm paying Taiaga for this year's pickled batch. A lot of the others have returned to the village to help too. Engin and Little Roxane both took leave to come back and help. They're hard at work right now, and I'll be heading into the water myself in a bit. You know, Engin wasn't wrong. The blue fungi really do look a bit like Tide alga. Not in a food sense. I just meant they're cute. Nothing else. Rab. Mongo Head likes it. Hey, you got a good eye for cuteness. Melusines are just as lovely. Our fungi friends are adorable. Anyway, nice meeting you. I should really get going. Enjoy the rest of your time here. Okay, shall we head out too? We're gonna get some amazing underwater shots in Fontaine with our fungi friends. Crab. Aha. Crab. Aha. Ooh, more crab. Crabs. Look at them crabs. Okay. Gonna take a small bite.
Mathematics is the foundation of all things. If you're interested, I can teach you some arithmetic. First, hold out both your hands. We'll start with the 10 fingers.
Alright, let's begin. Let's go underwater safari this time. Hey. Hey, leisurely otters. Just looking at the octopi quizzically. Hello there. Can't zoom in for the life of me. Have you ever wanted to hear a blubber beast sing? Ooh. Good hit. That was a good shot. There was a lot of hits there. Hey, what's going on here? These snapshots are not great. So many. I guess there's one more, I guess. Let's see what kind of fun score shenanigans the heck are you doing here? Blubber Beast Conga Line. Heck's happening here? There's a lot of targets there. Why is the dude just chilling? Also, there's so many of you. Five of them. Alrighty. Couldn't get that last shot. Oh well. Would have been cool. Anyway. Wait, I just remembered. So I gotta say, Hanaya is actually a bit of a stranger to Sumeru, right? Okay, let's head back to Sumeru. After traveling for some time, Paimon has a new plan. Palace of Alcazazra. Alright, I think this should be our last stop, right? I'm so tired. Alright. Feast your eyes on the Palace of Alcazazra. Pretty plants as far as the eye can see. Paimon actually noticed how beautiful it was here earlier in our travels. Our fungi friends probably haven't had a chance to really look around yet, huh? Yep, looks right up their alley. They're totally mesmerized. Okay, it's time to check out some landscape paintings that best capture Sumeru's unique essence. Guys, come take a look at compare them. Okay, let's do this last one here, last series. Okay, first the tower. Alright, and now the side tower. And the left is where the waterfall is. I guess. Is it? Is that what we're referencing? No, I guess not. With some fronds here. Yep, let's try that. Oh, it's not the waterfall that's referencing. Oh well. Let's head to the next side. Okay, so it's the oasis next to the Dendro Cube. Alright, let's go. The oasis next to the Dendro Cube.
Journeying through the desert is as arduous as one might imagine.
Okay, so we're gonna land on that little island in the oasis. Hey, look! More bongo heads. I want to get the Alainak nut. Ajilenak nut. Okay, so line up with the that. Okay, and then across the waters, somewhere around here. Or do we want to look at a close tree here? There we go. And we need to find the tower at the back. There we go. Okay. Next scenic spot. Oh, we're heading back to Beta Harbor. Easy. We're almost about done then. There might be one more safari run before we finish up. Wait. What's this? Haven't seen this one. Must be related to a previous event, but I haven't actually seen this, been to this event. Like, I only played since version 4.3, so I wouldn't know what that item is if it was an event that happened before that. I think it would have been an event that happened before that. Okay, by the harbor. First, let's take a look at the boat. Okay, good. And one more is up the tower. Alright, done. Okay. One more scenic spot. And last one all the way down. Okay. Scenic highlights. Last one on our step. Wait, hold on. Catch. Okay, let me see.
The whole world shares the bounty of the skies, the rain and clouds that grace the earth beneath. The moon was never meant to be a foreign realm.
Alright, let's keep going. No, we're not climbing up there. Not at this stage. We'll take henna berries, though. Next up is a special route Paimon picked out after really careful planning. We'll be walking for a while, though. First stop, Desert Oasis. Then we'll head through Motiama Forest, and after that back to Beta Harbor. I've been thinking about this. The desert, forest, and valleys in Sumeru all feel super different. But we've pretty much never seen them all in one trip, have we? Good thing we don't have to rush this time. Mama says we should take it nice and slow and soak it all in. Sure thing, no rush. Just vibes. Both of them. Ooh, our funkier friends look ready and raring to go. Let's hit the road. Okay, let's finish this real fast. I think this should be the last series. Let's finish it. Let's see what we can get on our way. Eh? Be careful when you see some trapeze coming through. Wow. Aw, can't freaking angle it. Ah! I was fire the flying snakes. Five in a hit. Ah, there's meat. Why is there meat here? When you see Glee's sleeping mechanism, don't disturb it. Shrooms. Look at Z shrooms. I have no idea what Z shrooms are trying to do. Wait, are we getting a bit close to where the hidden building are? You gotta go jogging. It's time to go jogging. And then these people. We're not gonna see the Dendro Cube. Okay, next up. Motiima Forest. Bongo heads must be seeing a lot of dusk birds, right? Rishmalan Targas are fierce, but they are also majestic. Run, piggies, run! The Rishmalan Targa's coming to get ya. Looking to pounce. How many do we have here? 4 in a hit. Okay, there's burbs over there. And more shroom buddies. Challenge complete. Okay, I think we are done here. Anyway, it's time to go back and meet up with Hanaya and Sokka. Are they Beta Harbor? Alright, let's head back. Naya, Sokka, we're back. I could already hear Bongo Head and Kindle Joy's cheerful steps from a distance. Looks like you really had a blast this time. You can tell they're having fun from that far away. I still can't read the emotions in our fungi friends' footsteps. Guess I've got a lot to learn. There's always more to learn. Hehe, this trip really did feel different. Running around with our fungi friends and coming back to the little fungi playground. It feels like we're coming home to a nice meal after a long day of playing outside. How about we take a photo together right now? Paimon remembers reading in the Steamboat that many famous traveler journals line up all the little snapshots from a trip in chronological order. Now that Silver Companion mentions it, I've gotten so used to having these fungi friends around all these years. We've never really taken a proper photo together. Mm-hmm. You two big shots really know how to wrap up an adventure nicely. Mm-hmm. Kindle joy. Alright, let's use Bongo Head's camera. Set it onto tripod, and take a time group photo. Once Hanaya and Soka are less busy, we can all go out and have fun together like this again. Yippee! Speaking of which, Bongo Head is really talented at taking photos. Paimon picked a few good shots and put them together with our group photo. Anaya and Suka can check them out too. Wow, you really thought of everything. Oh, and Paimon brought some souvenirs for you. Here, the macarons you didn't get to try before. Aw, I only said it in passing, and you actually remembered it. Silver Companion, I'm so touched. To avoid troubling you like this in the future, I really need to fix my bad habits. I'll plan trips properly in advance, and not just on paper. You know, when friends are hanging out and chatting freely, even offhand comments can show what's truly on your mind. Oh, when did you get? Oh, back when we were taking photos in Fontaine. While you were watching the scenery with Bongo Head, Ima got a newsie to help her out and give her a little tip for the trouble. Don't worry, Paimon prepared your share too. Paimon wouldn't forget. Paimon even reminded the newsie to go straight for your favorite flavor as soon as she got inside. But we've already tried almost every dessert in Fontaine, so Paimon's not sure how much of a surprise this will actually be. Anything Paimon picks out is bound to be delicious. That makes it special. Oh, really? And Paimon will buy you treats more often. Too bad there aren't any sweets made specifically for our fungi friends. How amazing would it be if we could cuddle up with them and enjoy a table full of delicious food? Oh, no need to worry about that. In the process of refining our fungi communities, I've been conducting foundational research on the food that fungi enjoy. My goal is to identify ingredients that both fungi and humans can eat, so our bodies don't have to live off every flavor of marvelous jelly all year long. One day, I'll find the ingredients that satisfy both human and fungi tastes, and design delicious dishes we can all enjoy together. And when it comes to putting theory into practice, I'll be our master chef, just in case Anaya ends up ruining our 11th pot. Sounds like the day we sit in a circle and share a meal with our fungi friends isn't far off, right? We'll be waiting for your good news, Hanaya. And we can't wait for your feast, Suka. In that case, please do come back and visit the little fungi playground when you get the chance. We and all our fungi friends will always be here. Who knows, the surprise might arrive even sooner than you expect. Alright, that is done. We had to speed run this entire thing. Alright, Storm Stress. Speed run. Okay, since they'll be here for long, I'm hoping that this means that Beta Harbor will actually get more stuff introduced into the system. And then hopefully this also means that this place can expand to have more stuff happening around here as time goes on. I'm quite excited to see when that time comes. It'll be very fun. I'm sure of it. Yeah, it's actually been quite empty since no one actually used this location much. But now, hopefully, there should be more stuff happening as time goes on. Sightseeing with Friends event details. So we have completed everything. Alright, cashing out. And we're done. Alright.
The Adeptus arts are most miraculous. But
60s,
unless
70s,
one
60s,
first
70s.
cultivates
That's
the mind before
390
cultivating these
primo
arts,
gems.
all their feats will be like the moon's reflection on water, shattering at the slightest touch.
Alright, cool. That's all the primo gems. Shajar, Court Master. I don't think there's any other things around here now, is there? Not to buy. Wait, hold on, where is it? Where is my gadget? There we go. Bright wood. Alright, with that done, I think we can call it a day. One of the things on the side, as an aside, one of the things that I've been trying to do is to, as well as updating some of the artifacts for some of the characters, one in particular that I wanted to change up is Razor. Now, if we look at his artifacts, right, I realized that the new artifact set, the Day card from Rising Winds, seems like this could actually work well for him, because after a normal attack, charge attack, elemental skill, elemental burst hits an opponent, gain the Pastoral Wind, Blessing of Pastoral Winds, as well as Blessing of Pastoral, Resolve of Pastoral Winds since he's completed his homework, so he'll get crit rate as well. So this means he can actually work very well as a on-field DPS. Though with this effect being able to be triggered when the character is off-field, this can actually also work for both Fischl as well as Durin. But I feel like having this what's it called? The Emblem of Severed Fate set is actually really good for them for now, so we don't really need to do that. Emblem of Severed Fate as well as what was the other one? Perhaps I forgot. Where is it? Yes, Golden Troop. Yep, Golden Troop. So Golden Troop can work for Fischl, and then for Durin, I gave him the Emblem of Severed Fate set. Artifact recommendations. Some people are starting to pivot over. Noblesse Oblige is also good because he bursts and everyone gets a bit of attack, which is nice, right? You like that. But a day card from Rising Winds, because it can be triggered off-field, is also a good piece. He's very flexible. He can take up absolutely anything. One thing that we definitely want to look at heading forward is we want to get more of these Noblesse Oblige artifacts heading forward. It'll be nice. And I think will be very useful as time goes on. Okay, cool. Crit rate, crit damage. Is there a better piece for him? Crit damage, crit rate, attack. Okay. It's so hard to get the good pieces for him, but this one's already pretty good because it It rolled quite decently into crit damage as well. I think 2 rolls into crit damage, 1 roll into defense. So yeah. Okay, with that, we shall end the stream there. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I know this one was private before this, and now it's public, so you probably haven't seen this. But if you followed the stream, do appreciate it. If you like what you see, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe to the channel. The button, hit that subscribe button down below. And if you'd like to further support me, I have a link to my Ko-Fi in this description. So take a look at that. If you have any recommendations for ways to improve the stream, do let me know. And if you have any recommendations for games that you'd like me to try out or stuff that you'd like me to try out in the streams in the future, do let me know in the comments below. I'm happy to take that feedback. Alright, that'll be it for me today. I'll see you guys again for the next video and the next stream. Peace out, everyone.